Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, once again, this is KD, your host, KDRF Sports TV, KD Sports TV. What are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about the most watched preseason game ever in history. We're getting ready to talk about Shedeur Sanders. What are we expecting for play? Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna just talk about how he's playing and what he's doing. And what I'm seeing right now, this is the first play of the game. We already know that he's playing with the twos and threes, but against the number ones for Carolina. So we're gonna see what's going on. I know all of you all are watching. So we're getting ready to get down and get jiggy with it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. We're gonna see how Shedeur, how he leads this team. Remember, he's playing against the number one defense for Carolina. First pass, good pass, receiver missed the ball. Now, mind you, y'all, he has not had the opportunity to play with the ones. And I've spoken all along, is that a hindrance or is it helping? What's going on with the Cleveland Browns? So we're going to see. Boom. Good pass. However, it's fourth down. Let's see what they're going to do. Remember, he's a starting quarterback. That was a good pass. But boy, I sure wish he had the number ones. I wish he had the number one. So that's 3 and out. So far he's 1 for 2 in passing. But we got a long ways to go. We got a long ways to go and see how he does. But don't forget to comment anytime you want to. But at the end of the day, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button because I'm very interested to what everybody's thinking, and I truly believe nationwide, worldwide, this game right here, a preseason game, will be the most watched in NFL history. Not his story, but history. Now, right now, the defense is on the field. Y'all might be a little bit ahead of me because I'm streaming. So if I'm telling you something you already saw, pardon me. But that's how I watch my TV. So we're looking at Mason Graham. He was a high draft pick. We're going to see what he's doing. But Cleveland is not expecting to have too many ones on the defense. But I would imagine that Mason Graham would probably start the season as a 1. He's just that good. He's just that good. I assure you he's that good. All right. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Carolina is on the 5th well, not quite the 15, 13-yard line. So let's see what's going on. Because he got sacked. Wow. Hey, Cleveland's defense looking pretty doggone good now. And again, this is against that's Bryce Young that just got sacked. Now he's the number one quarterback for Carolina. That's interesting. That's interesting. So Shedeur gets an opportunity to come right back, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens this time around. I would hope to think that he would be able to lead them to a scoring drive. We need big plays. We need big plays, Shedeur, because he needs to give Cleveland. It's a commercial break, but he needs to give Cleveland a reason to be like, so what do we do? What do we do right now? And I believe he can do it. That's that first sequence. That's the first time as an NFL quarterback, but he wasn't rushed at all. Wasn't rushed at all. So I'm gonna chill out right now, and I'll wait until they come back, y'all. They're not back yet, but I really want y'all to comment because I'm interested to see what do you all think. What do you all think? Do you think he's gonna make a case for uh, getting a starting job at some point in the season? Because in my opinion, he's not gonna start day one. It's gonna be Joe Flacco. But here's the deal: Pickett and Dylan Gabriel, both of them are out with hamstring issues. They missing time, but yet it's being said that they will be able to start practicing again on Monday. If anybody out there has ever had a hamstring problem, let's chat. We know a deep tissue hamstring, you ain't coming back that soon. You're not going to be able to run. None of that's going to happen. Joe Flacco, no, you ain't supposed to. I mean, why is he going to play? Because he's going to be the starter. And that's just the way it is. All right, we back to the game. Remember, I'm streaming, so y'all might be ahead of me. All right, good drop back. Good drop back. Throw in the flat to the running back. That's what you're supposed to do. But notice he saw the rush, y'all. He saw it. He saw it right out the gate. So he throws it to the running back. Great play. Great play. Uh-oh. Pass interference. Oh, no. You didn't throw the flag. I don't know about that one, y'all. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. That DB, Ooh. Now, maybe the referee didn't call it because the ball was thrown out of bounds, perhaps, but that was still pass interference. All right, we going for a run. They just went for a run. So it's 3rd and 9. So obviously we getting ready to throw the ball. We getting ready to throw the ball. I hope Kevin Stefanski is drawing up some good plays for Shedeur. But again, these are 2s and 3s, and he playing against the first team. That's no excuse. There you go. There you go. 1st down. See how they go? But they say he can't run the ball. That's 1st down. He got out the pocket. 1st down. Avoids the rush. Slides. And it's 1st down, y'all. That's a 1st down. But this is what they said he didn't have the ability to do. That's a good defensive play. That right there was a trick play. I don't think they should have done that, but they obviously they were trying to catch Carolina sleeping. We ain't got time for that. Let's play some ball. All right. Some of y'all done got off of here. I need y'all to come back on here. Come on now. Let's go. Play action. Play action. Woo! He missed it. God dog. Play action. Rolling to the left. He missed it. Just a little bit over the receiver. But as you can see, the defense, they trying to put some hands on him now. They definitely trying to put some hands on him. All right, let's see what's going on now, y'all. 3rd and 12. Good pass. Oh, is he gonna make? He got about 2 yards. Good pass. 2 yards. So it's 4th and 2. That was a good pass. Very good pass. So what they gonna do now? Oh, look like they're going for it. 4th and 1. Look like they're going for it, y'all. Let's see. No, Shedeur. Now you just did, Shedeur. You just did what you did in Colorado. That don't need to happen. Yeah, they rushed the crap out of you. But that right there is success or failure. Because you got him playing with the 2nd team and the 3rd team against the number 1s for Carolina. He was blitzed right off the bat. All right, we're at a commercial break. But I see somebody's on here. If you got a comment, please comment. let's chat. Whatever you want to say it. I will respond. All you got to do is go to KDRF Sports TV, and that's what we gonna do. I ain't scared. You scared? I'm not. I will respond, but I do want y'all, whoever's watching, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Let's get it on. All this does is help this particular channel grow, and it's KDRF Sports TV. It helps it grow and continue to bring content. Um, and to my opinion, it ain't over with Shedeur right here. Of course, I'm probably a little bit biased. However, I'm gonna tell it like it is. I saw him backing up, and I don't think that he should do that. However, I do know, and what I saw, offensive line, he had no protection whatsoever. So I wish that he can get some protection with the ones, but the ones ain't playing. All right, but anyway, Colorado is on. Cleveland's on defense. Let's see what they do. Oh, that was a good pass. That was a good pass and catch. That was a good pass. Now, reportedly, Cleveland was supposed to play the number one defense for a minute. Now, how long, I don't know. But at some point, of course, they're going to be playing the twos and threes. So right now, I'm not certain if this is the number one defense. However, Carolina is playing their number one offense, and right now they on this particular drive they're looking pretty doggone good. They looking pretty good. Now, that doggone defensive end. Oh boy, here we go. They fighting. That's normal. You got to remember they had scrimmages together, so it might have been some issues with certain players. I mean, that happens. They might have got some issues when they were practicing and all that together, and now here it is. It's the first preseason game, and here we go. Yeah, Tracy, I hope he balls out too. I believe that he's getting the opportunity to see what NFL football is all about. That's what I believe. I believe, he, in my opinion, he's that. Okay, so offsetting penalties, both of the players had personal fouls. So That's, you know, kind of figured that was going to be the deal. Kevin Stefanski, he gave him a little word, but we're gonna see. The game ain't over yet. Ooh, all right, 3rd and 5. Carolina. Oh man, come on, offsides. So you just gave them, it was 3rd and 5. You just gave them a first down. Unless, yeah, first down. First down. Come on, man. Can't do that. If you're on the defensive line, your job is just to watch the ball. Period. That's all you got to do. Watch the ball. That was a good defensive play. So defense, even though I don't know if that's the first team that's still there, but the defense is playing real good. So I got a question. If any of y'all are Shedeur fans, has anybody bought any jerseys yet? That's a good question, y'all. I got to get mine. All right, we 1st and 10 again. Carolina from the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 again. Hmm. All right. Again, I don't know if this is first team or the second team defense, but they gotta bring it on in. But understand when the first team defense plays, they do shuffle in second and third teams in as well. That's both sides. But I see Carolina is actually trying to run that ball, and so far they hitting it straight up the gut. They hitting it straight up the gut. That's what they need. Hey, I would too. If you gonna show me that I can get 2 or 3 yards straight up the gut, then I can roll out and pass. Then that's what I'm gonna do. And that's what they did. Now that was an incompletion, but that running the ball that gives uh, them the option to actually throw a pass, and that was McMillan, 1st round draft pick. Very good too, by the way. Very good. Oh man, that was a good throw and catch. Mm. All right, 6-zip, Carolina. I do want to see Jimmy get a chance to play on offense. Mm. That's what we need to see out of Shedeur right there, because Bryce Young was pointing, but he was misdirecting the DBs to basically trick them and thinking I'm gonna throw here, but the receiver was right there. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna take a break real quick, and we're gonna see after this kickoff what Shadeur is gonna do. Hopefully, he does well and lead the team to a touchdown. That's what they need, y'all. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. So let's see what's going down. I'm not sure if you all know if the kicker kicks it in the end zone and the person doesn't run it out, I believe the ball comes out to the 35-yard line. So now this year, they trying to make sure that it doesn't go to the end zone. All right. That's a good game. That's a good game. It looks about 5 or 6 yards. Yep, 5 yards. You taking what you get. That's all you doing. Taking what you get. Okay, that's first down. That's first down. That looks like command of the offense right there under center. But, they say he couldn't play under center, but he always played under center. He started out playing under the center. So that wasn't true. And again, if y'all disagree with what I'm saying, hey, let me know. Let me know what you think. Let's chat, y'all. Like I said, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. But let's talk. Let's chat. And when you subscribe, go to KDRF Sports TV. Yeah, that's me, KD. Come on, I'm still getting jiggy with it. Come on, y'all. That wasn't a very good play. I don't know if that was a design play or whatever, but Kevin is calling the plays. So he's taking back those duties, head coach, and not the offensive coordinator, but he called the plays. So this is 3rd and 7. Let's see was, obviously it's a pass play. Oh. Shedeur, you overthrew that? You either overthrew it or he ran the wrong route. One of the two. So which one was it? I can only call it like I said. It looked like he overthrew it. But it looked like that was a tight end, so I'm just wondering, did he cut his route short? Uh-oh. It looks like Cleveland recovered the ball, and they did. So what they gonna do? I would say they should run the ball. That's what I would say. Or are they gonna do a quarterback sneak? What they gonna do? That's very interesting. Come on, y'all. What are they going to do? Let's get excited here. Let's figure this out. Come on, y'all. Come on. It's time to figure out what are they going to do. People's choice, want to win. They're in the passing formation. Oh, but they are going to run. Okay. That's a pretty good game by Marshall. But hey, I do believe at some point they're going to have to throw the ball. They're going to have to throw the ball. Yeah, I hope he has an opportunity to throw his first touchdown. However, this is in the first quarter. He's going to play another quarter, and we'll see what happens after that. But I'm going to take a quick break. After this commercial, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I ain't want to wait till the commercial. I got some people on here. So, what do you think? Is he going to make a pass, or are they gonna run the ball and keep running, and then they're gonna uh, kick a field goal? What y'all think? What y'all think? I'm hoping that on this particular drive that he gets his first NFL passing touchdown. And then at this point, hopefully, all the nerves can, you know, they can subside. Because I at this point, watching him play, I still believe that he's still a little bit nervous because he knows in his mind that he has to perform to uh, get an opportunity to garner playing time, more playing time, get time with the ones, all of that kind of stuff. Because right now, 33 passing yards, they total 61 yards, 3 first downs, 1 for 4 on third downs. But one good thing, they getting good on time of possession. But if you getting time for possession, you need to score. And that's just bottom line. You need to score. Uh-oh. Touchdown. There you go. There you go. That's a pull to the left. Fake to the running back. Yeah, show that watch. Fake to the running back, turn to the left, and there he is. Bye, y'all. Bingo. And that's right. The DBs didn't even see it. People watching the TV, y'all didn't even see that. But guess what? You can't keep number 12 away from catching and doing what he needs to do. Not catching, but throwing touchdowns. You can't keep him from doing it. He's going to do that. Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal, baby. Here's the deal. Now, he's gotten all of those jitters out of him. Now, watch what he does. Watch what he does for the remainder of the second quarter. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. I'm telling you. Because see, now what he doing, he going back to the drawing board and he looking at all the mistakes that he made. And he's going to capitalize because he has the remainder of this quarter and he might play some of the third quarter. Because Tyler Huntley, you must understand, he just got signed, but Tyler is he's a fill-in. Just in case, of injuries or whatever the case may be. So Shedeur might play some of the third quarter. Don't know. I haven't had any reports of saying so. I mean, hearing that, but I don't, it wouldn't make sense to me if Tyler plays 2 full quarters. Consider he ain't gonna be there. You got Flacco, you got Pickett, and you got Dylan Gabriel. So, I don't know. But it wouldn't make sense. Let's just say it that way. But what I do know is Shedeur just threw his first NFL touchdown. And he threw up the watch. Ain't nothing changing. Ain't nothing changing. Y'all can hate. Y'all can do whatever you want to. But ain't nothing changing. But what I can tell you, he's thrown one. He's comfortable now. So be ready. He might be throwing some more. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up with 200 or 300 yards passing, depending on how much time he gets. Wouldn't be surprised, y'all. He puts up numbers. He puts up numbers. I'm just telling you. He puts up numbers. That's all I got to tell you. He puts up numbers. Oh, no interceptions right now. 6-11, 40 yards. That's all. But the boy is comfortable now. I'm just telling you. And I really thank Kevin Stefanski for giving him opportunities to pass the ball. I was actually worried about that to see if he was going to be able to get a lot of opportunities to pass the ball, or is this going to be a half pass, but more run dominated deal. So, I'm happy to see that he's had the opportunity to pass. I mean, yeah, pass the ball. Now I see him over here on the back, the bicycle. So I don't know what that's about. I guess what he's doing right now is trying to stay warm. Hey, he trying to get it in, y'all. He trying to get it in. I wonder what the national media and everybody else. I wonder what they were thinking that what his statistics were gonna be. Was he gonna pass for 200 yards or whatever the case may be? I just wonder what everybody's gonna say. Boy, that defense show look good. Cleveland defense show look good. Now, that right there, I believe with Carolina, that's the second team uh, offense. But that's defensively, that's a second or third team defense. So, you know, they even. Oh man, you should let that ball go in the end zone. That dude's good. He's 5'8". He's gonna be hard to be cut. He's going to make the team. He's very good. I'm just telling y'all right now. Uh, he ain't gonna. He's not gonna start, but he's gonna get some PT. You know, at some point on the offense, but obviously special teams. He's gonna get some PT. He's definitely gonna get some PT. And I'm telling you right now, Shedeur gonna get some too, y'all. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Because I believe that Dylan Gabriel is not going to get traded, nor is Shedeur. However, I believe that Pickett is going to get traded. That's what I believe. So, I don't know everything. However, I do know sports. I believe Pickett will get traded. And at some point, Flacco will not continue to start in the regular season. Therefore, Cleveland gonna have they got decisions to make. So is it gonna be Shedeur or is it gonna be DG? Now, who do I believe they want it to be? I already know. They wanted to be DG. Why do I say that? He's injured, but yet look at the pecking order. Flacco, Pickett, DG, Shedeur. But they claim that Pickett and DG is going to be able to come back Monday, but I don't think so. I just don't think so. Just my opinion. Opinion. If you feel differently, you tell me. You tell me. I mean, because we already have the stats, for the entire camp and the whole 9 yards, and I mean they actually speak for themselves. Um, Dylan, I mean, man, he's been he's not been looking very good, and this is not me saying it. This is people everywhere when they looking at the stats and they looking at how he passes. They saying there's a guy uh, in Cleveland, and he said he went to the camp and he couldn't even see him over the offensive line. That's a problem, y'all. All right, we back at the game. All right, nice pass, but that was third down. Well, it's third down now. Sorry. It's about 3rd and 3. I was running my mouth too much. I ain't watch what was going on. I apologize for that, y'all. Uh-oh. First down. That's first down. He caught the ball, y'all. And it was probably interference. It was probably pass interference. Oh, legal shift. Third down. Okay. Hmm. I hope that's what he said. Cause see, I'm not listening to it. I'm watching because I didn't want you all to hear what I hear. So if that wasn't a legal shift, then you tell me. But that looks like a first down to me. Mm. Boy, if that right there, that pass right there wasn't poised in the pocket, then tell me what is, y'all. Boom. Boom. I'm telling you, That's a first down. Second down, 2nd and 1. But now they said that he didn't have mobility, y'all. They said he didn't have mobility, but I don't see that right there. I see pause in the pocket. I see pause in the huddle. What are we talking about? That was a good pass. That was a good pass. The receiver got to catch that ball. And he took a hit. But guess what? Hey, you're in the big leagues now. But guess what they getting ready to do? They going for that first down, and I believe he just got it. Yeah, he got that. I think the kid is doing pretty darn good. What y'all think? I think he's doing pretty god doggone good. I think that was a pretty doggone bad play call. Now, at this point in the game, all he can do is go by what Stefanski calls. But maybe I don't know about that pass right there. I don't know about that pass right there, Shedeur. I don't know if I'd thrown that. Okay, Shedeur, I don't know if you faster than them. Again, Shedeur, you got to stop doing it. So he running for his life. No blocking. So in the second quarter, what I'm looking to see is his mid game adjustments, standout plays, and the actual players that's heating up or struggling. And then halftime, let's see if he gonna get a chance to play again. So let's just see. Let's see. But however, come on. Let's hit the lights up. Let's hit the lights up. Let's hit the lights up. Let's get the views. Come on, y'all. I'm giving y'all the commentary. Let's go. Y'all know y'all like Shedeur. I do too. I'm just interested to see how he gonna do. And then at this particular time, what he gonna do and what they gonna say. That's what I want to know. Are the pundits gonna say, "Oh, well, he didn't do so well, this, that, and other"? You know, what they gonna say? Right now, again, it's a 7-7 ball game, and he is 8 of 15, 63 yards passing, 1 touchdown. So that's a rating of 86.2. That's where he's at right now. So he's missed on 7 passes, but they say it's 4.2 yards per average. But he hadn't had the opportunity to throw long. But you're still not giving him an opportunity to play with the ones. Rushing, 3 rushes, 20 yards. He's leading the team right now in rushing. Ain't that something? That's rather interesting. Bryce Young, 4-6, 58 yards. Second year in the league, 1 touchdown. Let's see. Let's see. And I like the fact that I get these likes and everybody watching and all that. Hey, again, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Let's get these likes up, 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 up. Come on. Let's go. Y'all see everything I'm watching. I'm just talking about it. I believe this young man is going to be the future of the Browns. Or, who knows? He could be traded. But I don't think he will. I believe it'll be Pickett. If y'all think differently, tell me. Let's chat. Drop your comments. But that's what I believe. Y'all ain't got to leave. Keep on listening to me. Because I'm going to talk as long as he playing, I'm going to talk. That's what I'm on here for, to see how he does, to get comments for everybody. Let's go, y'all. Now that right there, that's not the obviously not the first team defense. That's probably the third team defense. But hey, you can be second team, you can be third team. Man, you got an opportunity to make the league. Mr. RB Jabbar, I agree with you 100%. It is bad play calling. I wondered about that in the beginning. Was Stefanski was he gonna give the right plays? And personally, I don't think he's the head coach, and supposedly he's a good offensive coordinator, but I don't think so. I don't. I agree with you 100%. I really do. And no, there is no way I can disagree with you on that. And I would also say, uh, perhaps that might be the problem where Cleveland hasn't been able to score. That might be a problem right there. I see somebody got hurt. So let's see what Shedeur does, and if he's going to get an opportunity to play in the third quarter. I I would think that he should, because you know I how long, I mean, how long they gonna play what's his name? I forgot his name just that quick. How long they gonna play him? They just signed him. They gonna play him for 2 quarters? I I find that hard to believe. And Arby, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Please subscribe to my channel. That'll help us go a long way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I believe I saw it was like 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can do. And I once again, I will remind you guys, I am streaming, so I'm sure I'm probably behind you guys. However, I'm gonna report it as I see it. So if you see some uh, faster than I do, hey, let me know. Let me know. I ain't. I'm not gonna trip on that at all. Not at all. So on the comments again, tell me what do you think? What do you think, and how do you think that Shedeur has played thus far? Um, Arby, Araby. I, 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 man, I don't want to mess up your name. Because I agree with you on the bad play calling, and I have not I've not believed that Kevin Stefanski has been a good offensive coordinator. Period. Well, actually, there's 3 minutes left. But tell me, tell me what you think. Like right now, I believe they have the third team in. Um, so y'all tell me what you think. But with this being the case, because that was a bad play call, because they rushing the crap out of the offensive line. Oh, good catch. Good catch. and pass. I said it earlier. They are gonna have, man, look at the, oh my gosh, what a pass. But I said earlier that they're gonna have a bad, that guy right there, 3-7, they're not going to be able to cut him, and him not being on the 53-man roster. Did you see that catch? Did you see the pass? That right there, that was awesome. That was an awesome pass, awesome touch, and an awesome one-handed catch. Can't get no better than that, y'all. That was a pass on the run, being pressured. So again, here are the quarterbacks. So we already know Deshaun Watson, he won't play this year. After the, he won't be on the roster. He's just gonna get the rest of his $230-something million. Okay. Flacco, he's going to start. So we know this. We know he's going to start. And I agree with it because he's a vet. But now, how long is he going to be able to be there? Okay. Because he has been prone to, interceptions, this, that, and other. So how long? And he'll be 42 this year. So some people be saying he's 40. No, he's 41. He'll be 42 this year. Pickett, Gabriel. Both of them have issues with their thighs. Come on now. We know this ain't no all of a sudden, oh, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna get over this injury right away. Nah. We know that ain't the case. Hamstring injuries, anybody that plays sports, we know that you don't get over that quick. So nah. But we're gonna see come Monday, because they claim that both of them are gonna be back practicing on Monday. But how are they gonna practice? Feel what I'm saying? Are they gonna be able to run? If they can't run, then all you're gonna be able to do is just, be in the shotgun. All you're gonna be able to do is be in the shotgun and just throw passes. And then if so, how well are you gonna be able to throw passes? And unfortunately, 3-7, he getting stretched out on the sideline. I hope he don't have no hamstring issues. Hopefully, all he doing is cramping, because that boy need to make the team. Good run. Good run. Good run. Not to mention it's a good run. Guess what? Out of bounds. Clock. Stop running. But boy. Cleveland sure could have used Keyshawn Jenkins. Wow. I just wish that brother all the blessings in the world. Don't know what's going on, but I hope everything's good. And I think that's a touchdown. And that's right. Come on, 1-2. Come on. Come on, 1-2. Uh, Stefanski. Stefanski. You got a lot of questions to answer come Monday. Did you see what he just did, y'all? Did you see what he just did? I don't give a crap if you talking about he playing against the twos or threes. I don't care. I wish they would show the show it from the back again. There you go. Boom. Did you see that? That's 2 touchdown throws right there. Now, mind you, uh, they started the drive from around the 10 or something like that. We'll find out. But he's 11 of 18, 103 yards, 2 touchdowns. Passer rating of 113.9. That's a rookie. No interceptions. I I I would say that he has done so far what he should do. And now what I want is he gonna play third quarter 2, and then Huntley plays the fourth quarter? What'd you think, y'all? All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that break. Had to take a little bit of break right there. But tell me, drop your comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the performance that Shedeur has parlayed thus far. I mean, remember, hey, this is a fifth round pick. This is a fifth round pick. He ain't supposed to be able to do this. He ain't supposed to be able to do this, y'all. I mean, but if you have watched him, you know he can do it. You know he's a leader. And right now, they got some decisions to make because he's done exactly, in my opinion, what they didn't think that he could do. I said he'd get 100 or 200 yards passing. Well, he did that in one half. So now, question is, I know darn well you ain't gonna give Tyler Huntley 2 quarters. Why why would you give him 2 quarters of play and you know he ain't gonna be there for the regular season? He's just a fill-in right now. That's it. But again, here are the stats so far. 11 to 18, 103 yards, 2 touchdowns. You don't think he commanded all those folks, the superstars and all them that ain't playing? You don't think they looking at him like, oh yeah, this the one. So now what I'm interested in is to see, is he gonna play the third quarter? That's what I want to see. Are they gonna let him play the third quarter? If he plays the third quarter and they let him throw the ball, he'll pass for 300 yards. If he doesn't pass for 300 yards, it'd be mighty, 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 mighty close. I'm just telling you. I ain't telling you, I'm telling you from what I've seen. And then right now, all they getting ready to do is take the knee. That's all they getting ready to do, take the knee. But look, like I said, I'm streaming. Y'all might be ahead of me, but look at that dime. Look at that dime. Look at that dime he threw. Like Coach Prime said, yes, loud, yes. I mean, the precision and way throwing the passes. He's throwing the passes like Coach Prime said. Oh yeah, what now? God is so good, and yes, Lord, God is good, and I ain't talking about football. God is good. God is great, and if you don't know him, you better know him. Yes, and right now, I'm gonna put y'all on pause and catch me back in the third quarter because I want to see if he's gonna be able to. They're gonna let him back in. So y'all just hold on now. Holding on, holding on, holding on. Yep, I did. So hold on. All right. So I got some more people that's watching. Tell me what you want to talk about. Tell me what you've seen thus far that Shedeur has done that people didn't think that he can do. So I'm a mute it. I'm just waiting on y'all to get in my comments and see what you say. Come on now. Let's get down. Let's get jiggy with it. This KDRF Sports TV. KD in the house. I'm still getting jiggy with it, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button at KDRF Sports TV. I ain't gone. All right, I'm back on here, y'all. I'm back on here briefly. I want y'all to tell me what do you think about SS2's performance in the first half? Tell me what you think. Come on. All y'all need to come on. Get back on here. Get back on here. This is KD at KD Sports TV, KDRL Sports TV. Go to KDRL Sports TV and subscribe. Tell me, what do you think? I agree with you. Dev dude. We knew what he can do. You got that right. He did a lot with less. And that's my whole point. Dev dude, you are 100% correct. He played with the 2 and 3s, but he did that against the 1s. And you're right. He had no offensive line and put 4 receivers in the NFL. 3 because Hunter was automatic. Well, let me let you know, Dev dude, I'm an actual season ticket holder for Colorado. I'll be there in a few weeks. So I've seen him, and I'm a graduate of Jackson State. So I've been seeing him since his freshman year at Jackson State. So yeah. And again, you said it again. Dylan Gabriel had a stacked roster at Oregon, 4 or 5 stars everywhere. Put him on Oregon, and they win the national championship. Man, you got that right. You got that 100% correct. And then not only that, I'm not gonna dog DG, but he's short in stature, and he played in the shotgun. But what helped him so much is just what you just said. Everybody on the team, 4 and 5 stars. Everybody at Oregon, 4 and 5 stars. And then I'm gonna go a little bit further with you, Dev dude. Check this out. He played 6 years in college football. 6 years. You're right. And that's what I'm saying. DG is a good QB. I'm just calling the way I see it personally. But Shedeur was definitely a first rounder. I've seen him play for 4 years personally. I've seen Travis play for 3 years personally. All right, I'm listening to you. Here's some hurtful truth. DG was able to learn more concepts. Why? Because they could run the ball, yep, and had an offensive line 100%. CU didn't, so Shedeur had to be Superman 100%. I actually saw some of those things tonight where the offensive line wasn't able to block for him, and he was doing that same stuff. So I wish that he could get the opportunity, Dev Dude, to play behind a number 1 offensive line. So we could just see, at the end of the day, all we want to just do, we just need to see, can he do it? Can he not? That's it. Yep, that's right. When he gets comfortable in the pocket, something he has never had in 4 years, you are 100% correct. Game over. Game over. Game over. He ain't never. You hitting the nail. Everything you saying, you hitting the nail on the head. He's never had that opportunity. He's had to run and run and run. But you look at the 2 touchdown passes. He settled down, and those were dimes. I'm looking at now, LeBron James, that young, guy, looking good out there. Keep going up, head down, on the grind, and head up high, the most high. Sweet Pea, Shedeur 12, 1, 2 legendary. And that's right. 1, 2 legendary. That's right. And guess what? Subscribe to KDRL Sports TV. And you're going to see me again because I'll be in Boulder on the 28th. I'm a season ticket holder. So I'll be at those two games. I'll be at the game. I'm in Dallas. I'll be at the game in Houston. I'll be at the game at TCU. So I'm still gonna be dropping dimes on Colorado. But I'm just here to tell you, hey, Colorado putting out some guys. You saw what happened at Baltimore last night. You see what Wester did. Come on, y'all. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you what I have personally seen with my own eyes, not on TV, but what I've seen personally. But y'all really y'all dropping a lot of knowledge on here, and I really appreciate you guys. Sweet Pea, I'm subscribed. I'll be at the U of H live in Houston. Hey, when you do, all you got to do is hit me up on my channel, and we'll get down. I'll be able to meet you and everything, so you can see me in person, and you know I'm straight real. I appreciate you, Sweet Pea. So I got a question to all y'all. What do you think about what you've seen thus far? What everybody that has responded, what do you all think, and how do you think Shedeur has responded, and what do you think that he would potentially do if given the opportunity? What do y'all think? Yes, Sweet Pea, perfect timing. That's right. 11 to 18, 103 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I'm anxious to see, is he going to come out in the third quarter? I would like to think so, simply because Huntley just came in, and it's hard for me to believe that he gonna play 2 quarters. Dev dude, you're right. He hasn't had first team reps with the real receivers. He's throwing to future. He's throwing to future finance executives and insurance salesmen, and he looks great. Imagine with true number ones. Hey, I agree with you. Davis Allen, too early to tell. I agree. I mean, but the only way we're going to find out if he gets the opportunity to play with the ones. That's it. I agree with you. But as Dev Dude saying, he right now he playing with guys that probably ain't going to be in the league. And That's a good one too. Dev Dude. Imagine if they picked Travis Hunter and Shedeur. They could have. They could have. That's they definitely could have. That's 100%. And Davis, don't forget to go to my channel, subscribe to KDRF Sports TV, so I can keep on dropping these dimes. So you can also see me when I'm in Boulder, because I'm a season ticket holder. So I can show you what I'm doing with Colorado. Dev Dude, I think they had us all in a bunch of drama. They conspired to put him in the fifth round. They know what they have in him, but Watson contract is too much to have that at first round QB money. I agree. And guess what? It looks like Shedeur is going to go back in the third quarter. The league wants him to in Cleveland, and he will lead them. Check this out. I believe that he will lead them as well. And then let's think about this. He is leading the NFL in jersey sales. You think they're gonna let him go? From my understanding, what is it, $250 million in jersey sales for number 12? Come on, man. I find that hard to believe. And yeah, there you go. 250 to 300 million jersey sales already. For a fifth round pick, Dev Dude. For a fifth round pick? Come on, man. That'll be hard for you to let him go, Cleveland. That will be hard. All right. So, all right, look like the receiver. Let me look at this again. Let me look at this pass, and let's look at Coda and see, did the receiver not come back, or was that just a bad pass, period? Yes, he has dropped two already. Because from the angle that I looked at it, he didn't come to the ball. He waited for the ball. The good receiver comes to the ball. Dev Dude, would you say Coda's an insurance salesman? Judy catches it. I wish I wish that Shedeur could get an opportunity to throw it to Judy. I wish he could, because you 100% correct. But all Shedeur can do, get rid of. You have to get rid of the ball. You can't take your helmet off on the field. Where were you looking at? Was anybody open? Man, you got to throw the doggone ball, bro. If you outside of the tackle box, throw the ball. So he pissed off. I can see that right there. All right, come on, y'all. Get back on here. Let's talk. Let's talk. Dev Dude, what you think about that play right there? All right, let's see. Let's see what the stats are right now. All right, so 11, 19, 103 yards. Okay. I think that's what I said earlier. He never had a line. And you're right. You are right. And never had a run game. So he does have to learn to be more patient. Absolutely. Get the ball away and avoid sacks. That's 100% what I said just a minute ago. Bro, you got to throw that ball. It's got to be gone. So this is new for him, and they are right that on that. I agree. And all this stuff about him having issues with pre-snap is probably true because he's used to having no time to process, so he just gets it and slings it. That might be true. But check this out. Dev dude, tell me, what do you think, what you've already told me? Would you agree that he would be on it if he was playing with, if he had an opportunity to practice with the ones and play with the ones? I mean, you 100% right. Yeah, he young. I think he's 23. But 22, 23 is all the same. But I would really like to see if he has the opportunity coming this coming week when they go back to practice, if he has the opportunity to play with the ones. And then let's just see how that looks. Let's just see. That's right. 100%. Give him the ones and it's over. But here's the deal. Do they want to do that? That's the whole deal. Do they want to do that or are they already giving it to Dylan Gabriel? That's the whole question right there. Give him the opportunity to get with the ones. Just just give him a chance. Come on, Stefanski. Two-time NFL coach of the year. Two-time coach of the year, but losing record. Come on. How do you get that? Y'all could actually, Cleveland could actually have a winning team. I'm wondering if the Gabriel thing was a mental test. Good, good, good thinking. He's never had to compete at QB, and he's passed the test. No whining, no complaining, just working and hustling and throwing darts. That's a that's a that's a good one. I want y'all to look at somebody else on the other side too, y'all. Uh, Jimmy Horn is in the game. Colorado also for Carolina. He had. I don't believe that he's uh, caught any passes, but that's a Colorado player too. So I want to give him some love as well. And he's number 15, but he's off the field right now. But again, everybody, I'm sure y'all saw LeJontay Wester last night for Baltimore. Did the doggone thing. Did the doggone thing. So Colorado, they got the ball again. They got the ball again. And Dev Dude, man, that you brought up some man. That's a real good synopsis. But I will say, he played it, if I'm not mistaken, he went to UCF, Oklahoma, and then uh, Oregon. But at Oklahoma, he didn't get a whole lot of PT. But he got PT at Oregon, of course. But you gotta know who the financier of Oregon. His name is Phil Knight. They get the best of the best. They got the money. They got the money to get it. And you just said it. They're used to poor brothers in the league. They aren't used to rich. There you go. That's the problem with Shedeur and Cleveland. Rich, competent push or guide him. And I agree with you 100%. And yes, Phil Knight, CEO, look at Oregon's pipeline. Top 10 for Nike for the last 20 years. And you brought an interesting point. But guess who didn't get a contract with Nike? Guess who didn't get a contract with Adidas? That would be Dylan Gabriel. That's very interesting. But guess who got a contract with Nike? That would be Shedeur Sanders. Very interesting. Ain't that something? To me, that tells a whole lot. That tells a whole lot. You went to Oregon and you ain't get a shoe deal. You ain't get a shoe deal with Nike and Phil Knight right there. Something wrong with that picture. And you darn right. Nike does know what's up. They know how to sell him, and he has the it factor like his dad. Because remember, Prime had been with Nike for a long time. But that's kind of jaw dropping when you at Oregon and you don't even get a shoe deal with Nike. So somebody said to me, stop digging in on Dylan Gabriel. Hey, I'm not digging in on Dylan Gabriel. I'm just talking facts. I believe he's good. I just don't believe. I've looked at his film and to be worthy of a third round pick. So this is my opinion. So just because I'm saying what I personally feel, I ain't digging in on him. The dude did good. But I have watched him play, and I personally feel that he ain't QB ready. That's just me. Now, if somebody feels differently, hey, let me know. And you're right. Twos, Dev dude, you're right. You see, twos and threes, false starts. But what if it was the ones? And then Dev Dog, thank you so much. It's not Dog and DG's fault. They put him against Shedeur, the media, saying he's a supercomputer and saying Sanders is slow. We know what that means. Thank you very much. The media. So all I'm pretty much repeating, in my opinion, the way I'm saying it is what the media has stirred up. What the media has said that he don't know how to access game film and all this kind of stuff, and I find that so hard to believe because who is his father? So you mean to tell me you go in interviews and you got earphones on and you got all that kind of stuff and you don't know how to look at plays and draw the plays down? I find that very hard to believe. I find that very hard to believe. Dev dude should do a 3.9 GPA. Thank you very much. But he's slow and can't process. Dev dude, now you know has an issue with this. Anthony Richardson, you saw what happened last night. Third year in the league, dislocated pinky finger. He's going to lose that job right there. He's going to lose that job. Deaf dude. He has processing issues. He should have seen that defensive end. That's the point I'm making. But he's a freak of nature athletically. And that's what they said. That's what they said. That's what they said. But sorry, you in the doggone shotgun, but you didn't see that defense end right there. You didn't check down. You ain't get rid of that ball. Now you got a doggone dislocated pinky finger, and you're gonna lose your job to Daniel Jones. That right there, that right there, that's a problem. All right, y'all hold on 1 second. It's a commercial. I'll be right back. I need to keep this conversation going on. I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 minute. I'm back, y'all. Sorry I missed that. We yeah, Dev Dog. I just wonder, you know, Anthony Richardson, he had problems when he was at Florida. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 1st and 15, first down. Move the flags. Yeah. They cut over to a picture of Deshaun Watson and Dylan Gabriel. No smiles at all. A bit sad. I don't even understand why they did that. And you're right. They know it's over. And that's right. I mean, I'm sorry. You playing Marshall, he wasn't even he was gonna be maybe the second guy behind what's his name? Junkins. He looking pretty doggone good. But they were saying, could Shedeur run the offense? It seems quite apparent that he can run the offense. That's the way it looks to me. The offense seems that it's actually flowing. I don't see where it looks like that he don't know how to run plays. Kevin Stefanski, you gonna have some problems. You gonna have some. I want to see what your press conference is gonna be like come Monday. Look at that touchdown, almost. It was behind him. If he had thrown it a little bit in front of him, it would have been a little bit better. But all in all, good play. And Shedeur is getting ready to throw a touchdown. That's right. Not to be the dead horse, but they've rushed for 80 yards. this is probably this is probably the best ever as CU for yardage. Shedeur is not used to that, and you're right. A rushing attack. He hasn't opened the book up yet, and that's right. And they going for it on fourth down. So you mean to tell me they don't believe in that dude right there, and they gonna go for it in 4th and 2? That's touchdown. That's touchdown. Boy, Stefanski, you got some questions to answer after this press conference and come Monday when you claim that everybody gonna be healthy. You got some questions to answer. Not to mention, y'all building a new stadium. So let us not forget, and I'm going to answer your question, Dev Dude. Let us not forget, football is all about finances. So y'all building a new stadium and all the stuff that's going to be around that stadium. Who do you believe there's going to be a better impact to that new stadium come 2027, I think, 7 or 8? Dylan Gabriel? Shedeur Sanders? Who? All right. Dev Dude, the coach can pick a QB. But if the players pick a QB, it's almost impossible for the coach to pick someone else. Flacco will start as he should. First 4 or 5 games are crazy. But after that, it's 12. And guess what? You're 100% correct. I would not, this is just me. I wouldn't send Shedeur out there the first 4 or 5 games or even 6 games because their first 6 games are hard. They hard. But the other thing is, like you saying, how long will Flacco be able to, stay afloat? Because he getting ready to be 42. He's 41. He ain't 40 like some people saying. Pickett has always been injury prone. And now we're seeing that DG is injury prone. And now we're seeing that Huntley is probably getting ready to go in the game. So you're right. They were right for Shedeur. I don't know about DG or Pickett. Me either. I think I don't know this. I don't have no sources that have told me this. None of the sort. I think Pickett is going to be traded. That's just me. Yep. And you're right. Pickett is 41. You're in your 40s. Would you say, I work out. If I sleep wrong, my day is off. 40 is a different beast. Well, guess what? I'm 56. So I can tell you 100%. As you age, everything is a different beast. So you're 100% correct. Everything is a different beast. Everything started to hurt. You go walking or running, you be like, dog, I didn't feel that. Man, what was that? So I got you. I got you. Would you say, man, that back, need that pillow between been there, done that, between the legs and under the neck. If it's not my morning jog, it's up. You are funny. You're correct. And again, LeBron, King James, that young King looking good out there as Shedeur Sanders. Keep going up, head down on the grind, and head high to the most high. That's right. Coach Prime, yes, Lord. Yes, as Shedeur Sanders. See, when you led by God, when you led by God, all you gotta do is just put your head down and just do what you need to do. You ain't gotta trip about a whole lot of stuff. You just gotta do what it is. And you gotta believe that, hey, it's gonna happen. If you believe it's not gonna happen, then it's not gonna happen. So that's just the way it is. And Dev dude, that's right. That's why I ride for my old heads. That's right. I'm in for LeBron to be dominating young bucks, and basketball is crazy. See, I don't know if I said this earlier, and I want all y'all to just get up in here. Just get up in here. Come on, come on. Get up here and just listen. See, I'm from Mississippi. I graduated from Jackson State. I don't know if y'all heard me say this already or not, but I'm going to say it again. I have seen Shedeur, Travis, let's see, who else? I've seen all of them that went to Jackson State. And I saw all of them that went to Colorado since 23. I've been to all the games. I'm a season ticket holder. So for somebody to tell me what they can't do, what this, that, and other, I don't ride with that because I've seen them in person. I've seen 20 and 20, 23 and 24 that Shedeur did not have an offensive line. So imagine if he did have an offensive line. Heck, he might have passed for 5,000 yards. Imagine if he was playing with the first team during practice. How would he look then? Imagine in this preseason game if he was playing with the first team. But we understand the first team wasn't going to play. So the first team probably might play next week. Is he going to get first team reps in practice? Is he going to get, come next week, is he going to get first team reps? You got to give him a chance to get first team reps. Now, right now, Tyler Huntley, he's in the game. He's in the game. And you're right. CU does have one this year. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting. And I'm telling you, the new O-line is CU. It is that. It is that. It is that. So, Dev Dude, hey man, you need to check me out because I'll be there on the 28th and I'll be reporting. But I ain't mad with Shedeur. 14 of 23. So what is that? He missed 9 passes, 138 yards, 6 yards per average. Everybody gonna talk about, well, he ain't throw no long balls. Well, Stefanski didn't give him any long passes. See what I'm saying? So it's like 6 in one hand, 6 in the other. Or a dozen in the other, whatever that saying goes. But 2 touchdowns. He did get 2 sacks, but passer rating 106.8. As a rookie, playing against the first team and playing with the second and third team, I agree. And guess what, Dev Dude? You have a great day. Have a good one, man. I'm going to subscribe and put the notifications on so I don't miss your channel. Thank you so much. And guess what? I'm gonna tell all of y'all right now. I saw what I wanted to see. I'm gonna get up off of here, y'all. I want to see what millions and millions of people wanted to see, and that was to see how Shedeur was going to be able to perform. I saw what I wanted to see. I'm pretty much pleased. So I just want to see what opportunities he's going to get come practice and the next preseason game. I think the next preseason game, as well as practice, is going to be with Philadelphia. So again, love, peace, happiness, and blessings. I love all y'all. Y'all have a great day, great evening. Watch some boxing. And if y'all like UFC or UFC, y'all watch that. I might have to get back on saying what happened in golf today. But I thank all of y'all for joining me for 2 hours. This is the longest live that I've done, and I really thoroughly enjoy all of you all that have talked to me, and it lets me know, hey, I need to do this some more. I need to do it just like this. So I appreciate y'all, and don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, y'all. This is KD at KDRF Sports TV. Come on. I'm still getting jiggy with it. I ain't stopping. Can't stop, won't stop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And And y'all have a great evening. Love y'all. And I'm out. And like I said, I'm still getting jiggy with y'all.